Hey, what's going on, everybody? We'll be right with you. Be right there. We're about to get it started. Uber, I see you. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Good to see y'all. I see you on YouTube. What's going on? Wade with coffee. Hey, we're going to be right with you in a few seconds. We'll be right there. About to get started. Hey, everybody, we're about to get started right about now. If you can, like and share your page. My boy Duke is on the line. What's going on? Wade with coffee. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see everybody. I see everybody in our email chat list. Good to see everybody. We're about to get started in, I'd like to say, the next 30 seconds. Listen, patience is everything. And when you have patience, you'll get everything you need in its proper time. The only thing that you can't do is look at everybody else who's blossoming and blooming at the time that you're in your waiting season. Let's say, for example, you find yourself going to the party, you're driving your 1985 Toyota and it's 2022. You've been saving from that particular time. And you have about a good 2 more months with the car and the hoopty that you've had for so long. You pull up to the valet parking, they look at your car, you give them the keys, but then somebody else pull up with the Maserati and you're like, wow, that's really, really nice. You pull up and you step out, got a nice outfit on. You have a fair suit on, and you're just chilling, and then you go into the ball where everybody's admiring the people that got it all. I want you to know that that particular individual probably had to wait the same amount of time that you're waiting for your now release time and manifestation date. One of the things we cannot be is a copycat. The only time that you're going to find yourself frustrated and can't manifest anything that you want is when you want it now because you see it now. A person that's a copycat don't want anything until they see somebody else have it. But when you are someone who have an identity, you have your own vision, you don't have to worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't be upset. Just be easy, and allow for your time and your moment to come without apology. Don't worry about what it is that you see. Everybody had to work for what it is that they got. If you stay consistent and you stay patient, and you stay thankful for the thing that you're about to get before you get it, watch and see how just the magic and manifestation happen out of nowhere. Because you're going to get that moment. The key to success sometimes is just not saying anything to anybody. And then you show people, and that's how you speak. You speak by showing. And when people are like, oh my God, you didn't tell me you were going to do this. I'm telling you now. Just be thankful. Affirm yourself every single time. Relax, be patient, and keep working. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. It's good to see y'all. Uber, good to see you. My boy Duke is on the line. Nakia Isaac, I didn't forget you. I saw you out of nowhere. Wow, what's going on YouTube? Good to see you. Wade, what's going on, my guy? I'm always saying what's up to Wade. That's my dude. Listen, Lydia, good to see you. Frankie, what's up, my guy? Henry Torres, what's up, my dude? Hameen, what's going on, brother? Lou, what's going on? Michael just came in. What's going on, everybody? Listen, like and share your page. I'm just glad that you're here. And we got some good content for you. Hopefully that you got a chance to read some of the description of what it is that we're talking about today. And let's just get this thing started, all right? So first of all, I want to just say, welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Our starting goals on this particular page is to help at least 500 people bring their imagination into reality by way of putting things into work. And if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Donald Francis, and I'm happy to meet you. For those of you who are new time comers, with much gratitude, much love, much respect that you saw in that robbery to come by our channel. We're not only seen here, but we're also seeing that It's Life podcast, where we're helping people make better decisions so that they can have themselves to have self-control and all of that good stuff. Take a look at it. We have some good stuff there. Also, the clip that you just seen was not only from Manifest Thoughts podcast, but you'll see us right here every now and again. It's All You TV, ITZALLYOU TV. That's where you'll find a lot of our short skits and our films, our clones and all that good stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Also, if you can't see us during the week because you're so busy and stuff like that, maybe you can catch us right here on Sundays, Channel 49 TV. Mr. Darnell is a very, very good guy. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we got some good content there. You'll see a lot of the stuff that we do during the week right here on this particular channel. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm so happy to see y'all. Listen, y'all, Christmas time is on the way. You feel what I'm saying? And I have a surprise for everybody today. You see what I'm saying? So Gabby just got in. What's going on? What's going on? Let me just look on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Wade says, good morning. Nakia said, what's up, big bro? Hey, big bro. Good to see you, my sis. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad to see all of you. I wish I could I see all of you on our business line. Good to see everybody up there that's on our email line. Good to see everybody. I'm just glad we have different people, different places. Do me a favor, shout us out of where you're coming in from and where you're signing in from so that we'll know that we can acknowledge you. We have some Brooklyn in the house. We have New York in the house. We have some Bronx in the house. We have a couple of people in the house. So I'm glad we got Georgia in the house. We got Florida in the house. Good to see everybody. I'm glad. Where are you from, by the way, son? Put that up on the description. Listen, today we are talking about new environment in 2024. I'm going to tell you something. It's not only a new environment, but it's a new life. You got what I'm saying, that we have to pursue. And just as a disclaimer, I want you to understand that we don't believe in New Year's resolutions. You know, we only do stuff that we can promise that we can do here on this particular channel and or page. And it is our responsibility to help you get there, as I also travel the same journey. Nobody's perfect. You feel what I'm saying? And all of the advice, I guarantee you, I put this stuff into practice and I've tried it out so many different times. I'm glad if you are on YouTube, can you do me a favor? Just press subscribe for us so that the algorithm will know that we're active. And if you can, press the like button. And if those of you who are on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, just share your page, let people know, yo, we got some good content coming up. It is just some good, clean content. Obviously you do know I'm a pastor and stuff like that. I am not preaching or anything like that. We're talking to practical people. That's it. On a practical level, I think that we need to, speak to people on a more natural level rather than preach to people and stuff like that, because people get intake. I want to be able to get you to your destiny as far and as fast as we can. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad to see my boy John Arrington online. I'm just so happy to see all the heavy hitters that come in and to just, come in. Oh yeah, that's right. Nakia, she's in from Texas. So we got Texas in the house. You know what I'm saying? We got Florida in the house. We got Georgia in the house. We got Texas in the house. Wait, where you from, Nakia? North Central Pennsylvania in the house. Bars. Do me a favor. Shout out where you coming from. My Bishop Chad Joseph is on the line. Yolanda Brathwaite. Hey, good to see you, yo. Guess what, y'all? We have a good surprise for you today, and hopefully you'll need it. For those of you who are going to pursue social media, everything is about digital. Today they're trying to. I was watching before we get started. I was watching some type of TikTok, or I think it was a Instagram. And somebody was putting on camera. So I think they were at 42nd Street or something like that, and all of a sudden they had like these robots get off the train and they swipe their card. Just to, I don't know whether they were going out or what, or rather they were coming in. I don't know what it was, but I was like, yeah, the top part was very convincing. But then when I looked at the feet, I was like, those are people in there. Y'all need to stop playing with these reels and TikToks and all this other stuff to try to make people think that, oh, robots are coming. Listen, robots cannot take your place. They still need to be refilled, refused, and all of that. So, yeah. So listen, y'all, let's get right into it because I'm not going to hold you long. Today, we are talking about new environment, which simply means new day, new life for 2024. And we're not utilizing any type of New Year's resolution. So what we're going to do to get there, that's the question. Do you have a particular set goal, for your new life, your new environment? Because I'm going to tell you something. The new environment, it doesn't start in your household. The new environment, it starts here. You know what I'm saying? The question becomes, what are your plans? What are your general overall goals for that particular thing? If whatever it is that's not planned, it will not get done. You feel reasons come first. Remember that results come second. Anything that's not written is not real. Let's take a look at the first template that we have, identity triggers. You see, so here's the deal. We oftentimes ask the question, about these things we call identity triggers, because we want to still break certain cycles. In order for you to get a new life, you have to break old habits and old ways. You have to take away something to, replace that something with the thing that, or from the thing that you have let go. You cannot have anything new unless you let something old go. Now, unless you're going to do something like this, which is have an addition to what you've started. You got some momentum, you've written some things down, you're in the gym, you're eating healthy, you're sleeping good at night, you're doing all these good things, you're doing wonderful things, right? And so you're like, look, I'm making sure that I'm all together, but then there's one thing that's missing, and that is all of the other luggage around you and the baggage around you of those of them who don't want to go that way. You got what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that whatever it is that we're replacing the old with, that we not have anything trigger the old to come back. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anybody? You know what I'm saying? We don't ever want to trigger the old. So we have to identify, so that we will not backslide off of our own word, let alone God, right? We want to make sure we understand those triggers. Start by identifying the specific triggers or cues in your current environment, that contribute to cycles and circles you want to break. These triggers can be people, places, objects, and or routines. You got what I'm saying? That might prompt the unwanted behavior and or habits. So today we're still triggering habits, right? Because in order for us to have a new life, new idea, new day, new environment, we got to get rid of the things inside of us so that environment can be created. So these things can we can have the triggers, right? Places, people, things, objects, whatever it is. Those are the things that we have to work about. But here's the deal: you want to make a list of those things that might trigger. You know, my wife and I, we've been communicating so very, very good, and I'm so grateful to that lady. You get what I'm saying? Because after therapy, we've gone through a little spell. But to come back and to be able to be one team, and to be able to talk. And I'm gonna tell you something. We're working at communication. Sometimes you got to rework at some things. You know what I'm saying, to get to the place that you want to go. And so some of the things that we have to acknowledge are triggers. Some of y'all have potential girlfriends, boyfriends, and stuff like that. That might be potential fiancés, hopefully potential husbands and wives. You might have you might be married. The lady might have the husband. You know what I'm saying? He might have his wife, whatever the case may be. But here's what you want to do. The best thing you could ever do is communicate triggers. I want to help somebody because, again, we want to get specific, right? In order for us to have a best environment. I realize that wifey at home, she holds the thermostat. I'll bring home the bread, but she holds the thermostat. She cold, the whole house cold. She's warm, the whole house warm. She's hot, the whole house hot. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to be cool and she hot. We ain't, and I mean, in a way as to where, yeah, chill out, stop playing. I mean, in a way where, it's just not good. So what we have to do is bring light to certain triggers. People who are close to you, people who are very much close to you, they know how to trigger you. They know exactly the things to say and the things to do to trigger a specific response. Friends, brothers, sisters know what to do to trigger a specific emotion out of you. So the best thing you can do is acknowledge or watch this, make light, make it known, communicate the triggers, not the thing that trigger you, but communicate the things that will create those elements on the way to something that can trigger you. Like, listen, I feel we're going in a particular, area in this conversation, and I feel a trigger here. So I want to stop here, and maybe we can come back and revisit. This apply to family, friends. I don't care what, family, friends, wife, husband. You have to make sure you acknowledge, I feel a trigger going on. I'm going to just stop here because I don't want to make the same mistakes that I've ever. So listen, you want to make sure you acknowledge, identify all triggers, because we want to talk about new life, new environment for 24. Let me ask you a question. Can you think back right now? We're in December, the last month of the year. Can you think back from January, the things that triggered you throughout the year that you don't want to go with? Because see, here's the deal. Some triggers aren't on you, and then some triggers are on you. Some triggers can happen if we don't modify our perspective. You know what I'm saying? Some things will trigger you if you don't modify how you view things. If you view things only one-dimensional, you're going to always be triggered by the same thing over and over and over. If I'm giving you value, do me a favor, y'all. Give me the thumbs up, give me the hearts, whatever the case be. Let's take a look at the second one. Create a safe space. That's the second thing. After you've been triggered, or after you've identified triggers, you want to make sure that you are able to create certain things. You want to make sure you designate a specific area, right, or space where you can retreat, when you need to avoid triggers, when you want to engage in new positive behaviors. This space would be the free thing and or element that can help you break all the other cycles that trigger you. You get what I'm saying? So again, when you create your own space, you're like, listen, when things trigger me, this is a space that I can go to that nobody else will be entered into. You see what I'm saying? So that I can get myself together. Sometimes you got to get you together so that everything else will be created in a space, in a safe way. So create a space. See, that's different because it's one thing for you to go run to a space that's already created. But how about learn how to create the space that you want to have? Those are triggers. Let's see. YouTube is saying something. Wait a second. Wow. Wait is saying wavy. You know what I'm saying? He says, any struggle with environmental, certain smells. Oh, right. Certain smells and background can trigger shame. Right? Absolutely. Yo, listen. Oh my God, Wayne. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I want to let the cat out of the bag a little bit. I'm trying to get Wayne to be one of our special guests on tomorrow. But we're going to talk about that. That's me pitching him real quick. But listen, that's the other thing that will help trigger certain things, and that's what you want in your creative space, right? Because the other thing that can help trigger smells, certain backgrounds. Watch this, certain colors, certain certain shades on the wall, certain things that you see will help create specific environment, certain smells. Can I tell you something? Any bad smelling anything trigger my anger. You want to see Donald Francis get triggered? I don't like feet smell. Sorry, y'all. Bad breath smell. You know what I'm saying? Let alone body odor smell. My kids and my wife know we have a dog. Make sure you get the pad up before I get there. That's just what it is. I don't like bad smell. You need nice smells to have a nice, clear, and clean environment. Let me ask you a question. Anybody old school like my mom and my grandmother, my aunts, they used to have a whole bunch of plants in the window when we lived in the projects. Anybody remember that? Yo, talk to me, y'all. What's up? Anybody remember that? They used to have a whole bunch of plants in the window because grandma used to say, listen, that's the stuff that have a nice environment and it clear the air. You know what I'm saying? You got a good smell. You know what I'm saying? Judio, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And so environment is everything. Environment is everything. So watch this. Not only are you going to make sure that you acknowledge the triggers, but you want to create anything that trigger you the opposite way in your space that you have to create. You have to create the space, create that space. And here's another thing too, in conjunction, right? You want to remove temptation, eliminate or reduce access to things that encourage the unwanted behavior. For an example, if you're trying to quit smoking, we talked about that, get rid of cigarettes, if you know what I'm saying, even when it comes down to anything else in your life, whatever it is that you trying to get rid of it. Drinking, get rid of the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Listen, anger, get rid of what trigger it. Anything that you have that you don't want, that's unwanted, get rid of it. Remove all types of temptation. Listen, can I get real specific? My brother's on the line. Let me get real specific. How about the ex-girlfriend? How about the ex-boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? And can I be real transparent? And again, I'm not talking about this something I'm married, by the way. So, but I'm trying to help other people. How about the ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend? You got what I'm saying? You don't like them no more. It's done. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all finished. She's like, it's over. You like, it's over. But fellas, y'all know she got the best body in the world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ladies are probably looking at triceps or biceps or whatever. That's what it is with y'all, so that you know that when they come back around, things trigger. It doesn't mean that you're not attracted to them because you're no longer. Didn't mean that the attraction go away. So again, the reason why I'm saying these specific things is because here's the deal. You got to acknowledge the triggers. You feel what I'm saying? And you want to remove every bit of temptation. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes when you go through a bad breakup, the biggest thing that you need to work on is you. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. And that means sometimes you want to go back and get the pieces you've given that individual back because you can't work on a half you. You got to get the rest of you back. You got to work on your whole self. So that means now you have to go back and take the pieces through love that you've given that individual and take it back that don't belong to them if you no longer belong to each other. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I said that is because, at the end of the day, you oftentimes wonder why you're like, oh, I don't want them back. They ain't nothing. They finished. You going to the club. You know what I'm saying? You got your best outfit on, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden they show up. They show up. And now all of a sudden you're wondering why things are jumping in you. Like, oh, man. And now you're offended because every time you see them talking to somebody, not that we all go to the clubs. I'm just giving you an illustration. Come on, sue me, But then you see them, or you see them on the block. You see them in the supermarket, and you're like, yeah, I'm over them. But you see them with somebody else. All of a sudden now you all upset your whole day. Meanwhile, you with the person that you're with, but your whole day's messed up. You want to know why? Because you got to go back and get the pieces that you've given to them. How do you take the pieces back? They should no longer be an asset in your life. No longer be a necessity. Not bad people, just not good for you. Yo, if I'm speaking good, yo, say something to me, y'all. Stop playing. I'm glad that you're watching. I know half of y'all at work, so don't do nothing. Just stay working and just listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, you want to remove temptations. You got what I'm saying? Eliminate or reduce access. That will allow for any unwanted behavior. Here's the next one too. Rearrange your living space. Now, this is kind of different from creating, a space, but you want to rearrange the existing living space. Rearrange your home, your work spot, your workplace. You know what I'm saying? To make it less to make it less, crazy. You don't want anything confused or confusing in your life. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, rearrange your home space. You know what I'm saying? Make it more accessible. You know what I'm saying? So that the cycle that you are trying to, create will be much better, clean, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be persistent. If you tend to procrastinate while working at your desk and considering cleaning and considering, making things nice and clear, rearranging certain things, then watch this. You're going to go back into the same mindset. Can I tell you something? And I want to take this off real quick. I'm going to tell you something. Your mind have the ability to fail on its own. Because if you've ever been around disappointment, you know what I'm saying? If you've ever been around people who've disappointed you, or you've disappointed yourself, or you've tried, at something new and it failed, it didn't work the first 2-3 times and you've given up, you know what I'm saying? And you should have at least given it 7 more times before you decide to give up. Sometimes you got to understand, rearranging your thought system and your living space, and the way you think. Rearrangement seems, it just talks about different perspective and shifting your perspective. Wow, here's another thing Wade said. Look, forgiveness. Watch what Nakia said, that part. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you got to know when you shift your perspective, you know what I'm saying, you rearrange your space. It's nothing like when, they say when you don't clean up is a form of depression. It is a sign of depression. But when you're feeling good and you go and you start spring cleaning, winter cleaning, cleaning your desk, cleaning your workspace, cleaning your home, rearranging the furniture, doing something new because it's a replica of what's going on the inside of you. You get what I'm saying? Doing different things. Listen, y'all, that will show that you're on your feet. You're ready. You're on your way. You're working. I'm going to tell you, it's nothing like cleaning your environment. Creating your space is one thing, but rearranging the space. So when you create a space, you're creating things that you've never had, or you're getting new things. You're creating new things. But when you rearrange something, you're rearranging the stuff that you already have. I like what I have. I think what I have is great. I think it's new. I just need a new perspective of the thing that I have. I like the Bible when it talked about Solomon. It says nothing new under the sun, that there's nothing, new that God will create that he haven't already created. You are the new thing in the next year. Watch this. You are the new thing in 2026 if God spare our lives. The only thing that becomes new is your perspective. Every object is rearranged thereafter. You get what I'm saying? So the thing that there's nothing new. God will not create anything that he haven't already created because he already said it was good. You're already good. You just got to change your perspective and then make it happen. Listen, think of the hardest thing. And I want to show you an article, by the way, but think of the hardest thing, right? That you feel you cannot achieve. Meditate on it and think about what it would look like if it looked easy. And then in your reality, try it the way you thought and see what happened. Just humor yourself. Humor yourself. Think about that, y'all. Think of the most hardest thing you're trying to achieve to get to where you have to go. Close your eyes, meditate, and think about how it would look if it looked easy. Then open your eyes, write the way it would look if it looked easy down, because anything that's not written is not real. Watch this and try it that way and see what happens. You'll be surprised, my friends. You'll be very, very surprised. Wayne says it like this: is failure is an event, not a person. Zig Ziglar, I know about Zig Ziglar, sir. Failure is an event. It's not a person. Bars. Yo, if y'all know that Wayne is saying some stuff up here, yo, let me tell you something. Give us the thumbs up. It is an event. It's not a person. Failure, let me tell you this, failure is impossible. You got to keep at it. Let me tell you what some studies show. I want to show you something real quick. And this is this is from the National Academy of Science. Excuse me. It says to succeed in modern life, people need to accomplish challenging tasks effectively. Many successful entrepreneurs, business people, students, athletes, and more tend to be more strategic. It says, and hence more effective than others that meet such challenges. A new study published this week in the proceeding of the National Academy of Science shows that one important psychological factor behind this success may be a strategic mindset. I got this heat on and it's killing me. I got to turn it off during the break. Watch this. This research, led by Assistant Professor Patricia Chang from the Department of Psychology at the National University of Singapore, NUS, that's my dyslexic, you know what I'm saying, Faculty of Art and Science and Social Science, shows that people with a strategic mindset are the ones who, in the face of challenges or setbacks, ask themselves this question. Watch this. How else can I do this? Yeah, I really want to highlight this right here. Wow. How else can I do this? Watch this. Is there a better way to do this? And that's what I wanted to highlight to you. You see that, y'all? This is crazy. This is what studies show about our modern age people today. One of the things that I've learned is that they question everything today. And so all of this is from the University of Psychologists. You know what I'm saying? They researched and showed all results that these people apply more effectively, strategically, and they're working toward their goals in life, including education, work, health, and goal fitness. That's crazy. I see the advertisement at the same time. You know, so at the end of the day, it's really, it's crazy because, see, that's the bigger question in life today. You don't want to ask yourself, well, you don't want to take a look and just settle for the fact that, oh, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Many successes are those of them who failed many different times. And that's the reason why, listen, you know, our boy Wade says failure, according to Zig Ziglar, failure is an event. It's not a person. You see what I'm saying? It's not a person. It's an event. So ask yourself, think of the most hardest thing and ask yourself that one question. How else could I make this happen? And what would it look like if it were easy? Where else could I have or find a better way to do this? I think that in life we give up too soon. We give up way too soon, y'all. Way too soon. Way too soon. And I think that we don't give ourselves a chance to remove temptation, to create a space, to identify triggers. You feel what I'm saying? Rearrange our living space. We don't give ourselves too much of a chance. You wait 2 days and say, okay, it's not working for me. I'm done. It's not working for me. Come on, y'all. I got about 7 more to go. All right. But look, let's real quick. Let's pay some quick bills so I get this out the way and go right through the other stuff and land the plane. All right. By the way, I wanted to say that I'm so happy our sister Yolanda Brathaway, you know what I'm saying, she have her auto book out, you know what I'm saying, Tales of a Grown Woman. You know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful, it's only $12.99. You can catch it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Go up there and purchase it. She's doing great things. She got a conference, I think it's a women's lunch. She told us about this not too long ago. A morning luncheon. I think she's doing also for all the women. It is a women's event. She want to empower women and to help women to know that they can go, you know, further than they have become. You get what I'm saying? So listen, I want to pay homage to her, and I'm so grateful to it. Yolanda, here we go.
Yeah, everybody hands up like this. Yeah. Hey, yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do.
Y'all already know what's up, man. Trey Chaney, BMF, The Wire, Saints and Sinners, Tales of a Grown Girl. We hosting it right now.
Do with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do. Coming soon to a city near you. Grown Girls NYC. That's how she do. MC Heaven's in the house. Be
We live and direct. We about to set it off. Great play. I'm hoping everybody loves it.
Thanks for the opportunity to be in your
Excellent. The play is excellent.
Deep message, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Very deep.
houses. The Long Island, God always had you. You share your life, bright lights and stages. May the Lord protect you from the haters in the
Phenomenal cast. Gonna do their thing. I got a wonderful director. This is gonna be played. So I hope y'all like the music and everything. Stay tuned.
you. Thanking my friend Serena for bringing me to DJ Zah. It's rocking on the ones and twos.
Definitely come out and see it.
Thank you.
So I'm coming to a city near you. Yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through it. Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Yo, we're already giving away gifts, and we're only a few subscribers in. The only thing you have to do is go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. One more time, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. After you do that, you'll type in giveaways and type in one of the topics that we talked about on our platform, and bam, it's over. Just like that. Back to the program.
Gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah. So listen, y'all. Again, go and support Yolanda. You see what I'm saying? Get that auto book. It's only $12.99 on Amazon. I promise you, you'll be blessed. You'll love it. And also, like I said, we are giving away our gifts and stuff like that, and again, this is a season of giving. It's a month of giving. And I told you, if you wanted to go into our giveaways, the only thing that you have to do here is go right here. It's the Manifested Thoughts Podcast, 888@gmail.com. Real quick, I wanted to say, Maria, good to see you. My boy D Loadabody, what's up, my dude? The Bishop is on the line. Marlon, what's up? Tasha, what's up? My brother Dow's on the line. Listen, all of you, and I'm so happy about that. But listen, you go right there to manifestthoughts888@gmail.com. And then you can enroll in our giveaways. The only thing that you have to do is just type in giveaway, email me and let me know the actual episode that you've seen, so that we'll know that you've been watching. We need the views. You get what I'm saying? So listen, real quick, because we talked about our giveaways, I told you I had a surprise for you. Today we have what they call prize pop-up. Prize pop-up. Now, this is not the prize. This is not the giveaway. All right. This is today's prize pop-up. You know what that means? That means today you get a chance to enroll in a today's prize pop-up. Now, this is what you want to do. You got to do me a favor. Either put your name in the description, right? Because you're already here. Or I need you to go here to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. Listen, for those of you who want to start your YouTube channel, I want you to manifest that. You get what I'm saying? I want you to put your hands to work. That's the kind of manifestation that we teach. We ain't taking anything away from God, because can nothing be created without him. But he's given you gifts, and he's given you, gifts that you're able to perform certain things. The Bible declares that to one, he's given the gift of miracles. What does that mean? That means that you're able to put your hand to the metal, make it happen. If I needed $5, guess what? And you gave me $5, you just performed the miracle. Bars, just like that. So listen, today I don't know how many people here want to start a nice YouTube channel, but this is what I'm giving away today. This is the prize pop-up. Giving away this round LED vlogger ring light. And so if you put your name right now in the description, if you go right there to Manifested Thoughts 88, let me just put this in right now. If you go right there to manifestthoughts888@gmail.com, brand new, brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving this away today, right now. We got to give this today. This is not the gift. This is not the giveaway, but this is a today's pop-up. Bars. I'm not a channel that I don't just receive, but people who've blessed us, you know what I'm saying, with Cash App and stuff like that. And they've blessed I wanted to just give back. Maria, what's going on? So listen, if you can I see your names are here. And so I would put all of your names in here, but I don't know all of who want to be put or get put in. So listen, I want to show you this also, right? I want to share my screen. This is how we're going to pick the winner. Your name is going to go in here today in a few seconds. All right. And we can put as many as names as you can see. The last time that we had our giveaway, Mr. Chris Jones was the one that's in green. He was the one who won the airport, the helicopter flight and stuff like that. So, but this is what we're giving away. So please do me a favor. Give me the thumbs up or say I'm in on your description. If you said, look, I want to start my YouTube channel, but I need me a nice light. You know what I'm saying? If you have a phone, you have your camera already. Yo, come on, let's do this. All right. And that's today, right now. Can y'all do that for me? Just give us the thumbs in your description, though. Don't give me the thumbs up, but just put a thumb up in your description so I'll know I can put your name in. Mike will let me know. Well, John Arrington, you got too many of these. You don't count. You get a cinematographer. Go on now. But you might know somebody who need it. You know what I'm saying? Please, I'm holding it up so you'll know this is exactly what it is. Minister Mark is in the house. What's going on? So listen, you on YouTube, all right? I'm giving this away today, right now, all right? So put this in your description. Let me know if you go there, and I'll be checking this in a few seconds. All right, Manifested Thoughts Podcast, 888@gmail.com. We will do that at the end of the segment, all right? At the very end of the segment. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, that's what we do here. So listen, let's get to this real quick. Let's go to the next one. Because there's so much that we have to do. God. So here's the other thing too. I wanted y'all to know that it's amazing for us to create visual cues, for positive behavior. And it's amazing for you to do this because, and it's important, for everybody to have, visual cues, for the real deal. I'm gonna tell you, when you have visual cues, that you can create your vision board, write stuff down, get posters, it will keep you, and it keep you grounded and rooted, and it keep you motivated as to what your purpose is. Tabitha Brown says it like this. She says, if your purpose, right? If your life don't align with the purpose, and your goal that you're going toward, you're not going to get there. Everything that you do should surround what your general overall goal is. You get what I'm saying? And I'm only talking to you on a natural level. It should surround you with the regular goal. Whatever your goal is, that's what your life should be emulating right now. So put your life, align your life, your thoughts, align what you do, align your daily routine. Wake up in the morning, thank the good Lord for seeing, the rest. The next day, Yolanda put something up wonderful. She says, I'm gonna mess it up, Yolanda. I'm sorry, please don't mess it. Don't kill me. She says, I'm glad to have been on the list, the wake up list. She didn't say it like that. I was, this morning, and I had to put the love heart. I was like, we're all on the wake up list today because we're here. You get what I'm saying? All right, Wade said, I'm in. All right, Wade, I'm going to put you in. Matter of fact. Right. All right. Wade is in. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, it's a beautiful thing, to be able to wake up, master your morning, take a look at what's reminding you of the reason why, you are existing, your future, Minister Mark, he's so humble, he is Pastor Mark. That's who he is. He is pastor material. And I oftentimes tell him that and so that's his destiny. His destiny, he is a true man of God, true pastor, love the Lord in prayer, all of that. He aligned his life. Takia said, I'm in. Got you. Nakia said, I'm in. Takia should be your cousin or your sister. Because I always call Nakia, Nakia. You see what I'm saying? So listen, if you want to go in our giveaways, just say I'm in. That's it. Thank you. I got some participation. So yeah, y'all. So again, you want to make sure that you arrange your life, right? Arrange your space, but create visual cues for positive behavior. I'm no longer doing this. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not thinking, in any particular way about anybody. You see what I'm saying? It's important for us to create those visual cues, because visual cues will help you out with your environment. It'll reinforce your behavior. I'm looking at, I know where I have to be. For those of you who are in business, right? For those of you who are in sales, you want to sell a product, you open it up, some type of store, you open up a bank, not a bank account, but a barbershop or something. You need people and you need people skills. You get what I'm saying? In order for you to have that, open it up with your own ministry, your own church, You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you have your behavioral situation intact, because you're going to come across somebody who's going to try you, try your very well-being, try your faith, and all that, you know? Sherry Horton, what's going on? You know? So let's go to the next one. Watch this. Build a support network. Let me tell you something. You know, I'm glad to be in the position that I'm in today, because I realize that in order for me to get further, faster, be on time, be accountable, I need to surround myself with other entrepreneurs who are doing the same thing, if not yet better. So every single day, my daily routine, after I get off here, I'm on a group, you know? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to purchase being on somebody's course or being in somebody's community, you know, to be able to talk to people physically, you know, share certain things, share ideas about the podcast, share ideas about the movie, share ideas about the script, share ideas about your ideas, you know, run it by people. Watch this. You can trust, who are entrepreneurs, who are visionaries, who are integrators, you know, all of that, you know. So I surround myself with a lot of people now that are in our circle. That's the reason why prayerfully we're getting better. Prayerfully, we're getting better, and I'm patient. So build a support network. Next thing, establish new routines. Here we go again. You see what I'm saying? Create daily routines that align, that's the word, with your desires, your desired changes. You see, and see, here's the deal. It's one thing to align your life with where you're going, but you got to align your life with daily routines and changes. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. We have what they call they call it a level 10 meeting, you know, but then they oftentimes say that you need a vision, need people, you know, and the kind of people that you need, you know, in your particular company are those of them, because the next one is called issues, you know, who can solve issues and solve them forever. You know, that's you, to your own company, to yourself. You have to make sure that you are, number one, the visionary. You are your company. You are the people that you need right now. And you need to learn how to solve specific problems. If you don't, you know, get into other groups that, you know, people who probably been where you are, who can solve the problem that you had. You got what I'm saying? And so watch this. When you solve that problem, here's your daily routine. You know the whys you don't do certain things. You know the whys you do certain things. And you know the reason why you'll never do certain things ever again. Because once you've solved that problem in your life, you know that if you go back to that, it's going to end up in a specific result that will end you into a particular place that would that will now have to allow for you to work harder again. You know? Excuse me, I'm getting excited. So again, the key is in. Nobody will say, all right. You know what I'm saying? So again, make sure, you see what I'm saying, that you realign your routine, establish a new routine, establish new routines. And don't have just one, just like an account. Don't only have one routine, have different routines. You got what I'm saying? What time do you want to get up in the morning? You know? And watch this. Your day don't start today. Your day started last night. Your day started yesterday. That's how you get ahead of the day. Whatever you do yesterday to prepare for today will get you ahead today. Isn't it sad to know that, first of all, listen, you know, the stuff that you should be doing today, you're wasting that time by doing stuff you're supposed to do yesterday, today. Why are you ironing your clothes this morning? That should have been done yesterday, right? Only thing that you need to do today is wash up, get dressed. Why are you scrambling for your papers? That should have been on the table today, or yesterday. So all you got to do is grab and go. Why are you looking for your keys this morning? You should have put those on the table last night. Hold on. Why did you get up to pack lunch now? That should have been done in the Tupperware last night. Come on, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't be nothing setting you back from moving. One of the biggest things that people, they do, and the hardest things that they fight with is getting out of the house. Getting out of the house. And so watch this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, looking for different results. You're going to get the same results if you do the same thing over and over and over. Yo, here's what, establish a new routine. I'm sick and tired of being like this. I'm sick and tired of doing this. Well, how long you'll be sick and tired of doing it? Yo, establish a new routine. That's all I'm saying. I'm not beating nobody up, y'all. Hey, I'm not doing that. All I'm saying is that establish a new routine and you will get different. You get what I'm saying? There should be no reason why you should not be to work on time. There should be no reason why you should not get work done today. Watch this. Here's another thing. Right? Could you put this in your routine? How about write a to-do list, write a to-done list, right? Whatever your to-do list is, make sure it is not cluttered within the day so that you could fulfill the things in that particular day. I say this almost every episode. I promise you. Arrington, I promise you. I say it all the time, baby brother. I promise. You know, write the to-do list, write a to-done list. Listen, everything that I'm doing today, even after I get off this, is deliberate. It's not on a whim. Make a to-do list. Make a to-done list. Now, I'm going to tell you something, right? Behind the scenes of a to-do list and a to-done list, you should make a I don't want to list / and then make a I shouldn't be doing list / hey, listen, what is it I don't want to do? What are the things that I don't like to do? What might be the things I would love to pay somebody to do for me so that I can continue to stay ahead? You see, that's behind the scenes of a to-do list and a to-done list. You get what I'm saying? And then watch this on my shouldn't do list. First of all, yo, champ, look, if you're a mechanic, you should not be cooking in the kitchen. Sorry. You see what I'm saying? If you are a boxer, right? What are you doing? Why are you trying to be a school teacher? What is it? Again, align our lives is what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying as an example, you know? You know, a to-do list, 3 major things that need to be done that's important today, right? And by the way, don't ever forget that at the end of your to-done list, celebrate your achievements, because that's the stuff that's going to allow for you to establish that new routine and says, this works. This is suffice. This works for me. William, good to see you. I see him on our business line. You know, this works for me. This works for me. Wow. Incorporate sensory cues. You know what that incorporate sensory cues are? Let me tell you something. You know, some people, it go back to what we last talked about when we talked about environment. Sensory cues are making sure that the house is clean, you know, having nice oils that smell wonderful. Listen, don't be seancing. We don't do seances here. No seances, no numb your heart anger cures. I'm just saying, you know, nice little scented, you know, green pine candle. You see what I'm saying? Sitting and meditate, nice, comfortable music. For those of us who are Christians, we like worship music. I can't listen to worship music all the time because it takes me into a particular place where I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I'm all the way in and I come out the spirit and all of a sudden I'm hungry, you know, and I'm halfway dead because the spirit don't dwell with man always. You know what I'm saying? So again, don't be doing seances. Meditating is good to reflect on the things of the day, reflect on the achievements, reflect on the things that you have to improve. No seances. You feel what I'm saying? You know, but again, nice warm music. You feel what I'm saying? William, yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Nice warm music, nice, something that will create a tone in your house, you know, a tone of peace, a tone of relaxation. After fighting on the job, after the wrestle and the bustle and the tussle, it's good to just sit down, relax, and just breathe. When I come in the house, my kids know if I hear them on Fortnite, I'm like, yo, ho, I don't want to hear clickety clack, hey, clickety clack, clack. No, let's be easy, relax, fall back, take a chill. You get what I'm saying? Because our environment in our house should be relaxed and time off. You know, I don't worry about anything outside of the day. I'm not discouraged by nothing. I don't care about competition. I don't care about that. When I get home, I am relaxed. I am me. I have all of my pieces. I have my peace of mind and not the piece of my mind. I have peace of mind. Yo, somebody put me out. I'm on fire. Again, peace of mind, not a piece of your mind. You should never leave from work with only a piece of your mind. Take your whole mind with you. You know what I'm saying? Go home, relax, and chill out. And just be easy. Be patient. Anything that you work toward is going to happen for you, just like the opening video. If you haven't seen the opening video to this program, please do me a favor, go back and look at the replay if you only look at that, because it's going to happen for you. And if not, you can go on our page and look up the video called Be Patient. I'm in black and white like this. It'll bless you. Okay, so Wow, Jesus. All right. So listen, build a support network, establish new routines. Here's another thing. Ready? All right. We know about the social. We got 2 more after this. Declutter. Come on. What's up, my guy? Nicole Harris, I love you. Declutter. Listen, you know what? Declutter is beautiful because a cluttered environment can contribute to feelings of overwhelm and stress, which may fuel negative cycle. You see, declutter your space to create a more organized, right, and sincere environment. I tell y'all, man, listen, my wife knows I hate clutter. And we had to adjust because she's more of a hoarder. She like to keep stuff, And I'm like, I'm moving stuff here, putting stuff in bags. She's like, where did this go? Where did that go? She had like a system. I'm not calling her Oscar, me, Felix, what it against me. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, I love a clear space. The space that we have has got to be clear. It cannot be cluttered, y'all. It's got to be clear. Because again, when you have a clear space, you have a clear mind. And then it'll show how less stressful you are. When you have a place that's just messed up here, messed up there, sneakers there. Now I get it. We have routines and during the week and some things we can't get to, but if it accumulates too much, you have to check inside of you because you can be stressed. You feel what I'm saying? But you want to learn how to declutter. Watch this. Not only declutter the house, declutter your mind, declutter your speech. Stop speaking bad of yourself, Stop saying what you cannot do. How many times you realize you convince yourself the stuff that you can't do? You should flip that and always flip the script and say what you can do. Stop saying what you cannot do. It is not impossible. I'm sitting in what I thought I couldn't do right now, and I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, listen, y'all, declutter. Hey, Young, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, so you want to declutter yourself. Make sure that everything is clear, man. Your mind is clear. Everything is, you want to stay clear to everything that you do, y'all. And watch this. When you're clear, you're organized. Ain't it a wonderful thing? Let me tell you something. My computer, I got to admit, I have so many like files that are not labeled. And if Natalie was on the line, she'd be like, Donald. I have so many files, but you know what? It's so funny. Have anybody on the line been like, have you ever seen an R couple before? We got one more, and I got 2 more ads, and we're going to go. We're going to pick the winner, and we're going to go. Not too late to tell me you want to, get this LED light, ring light. Oscar have a cleaner. He got a messed up room. He got the socks there. He got the sneakers there. He got the pants there, the shirts there. Felix is like, oh my God, Oscar, I don't see how in the world you live like this, but watch this. Oscar know how to find everything he looking for. Have anybody been like that on the line? As to as long as the house is sort of cluttered and it seemed like unarranged, you have the arrangement and you know how to find anything. And so if anybody were to clean up the house, now you messed up. I see people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Putting you out. All right, wait. Wow. Again, Gregory Youngnut, what's up, my guy? You know what I'm saying? So again, some people, clutter's good for them. But listen, anything that can work for you, for your routine to make it better, you see what I'm saying, is what I'm saying. I would preferably, I would say, get you a cleaner environment, because you always want your place. If you don't get that much company, then fine. But you never know that long lost cousin that might stop by unexpectedly from South Carolina or Georgia or somewhere. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, are you trying to push everything in the closet? I'm gonna tell you the kind of friend I am to you. Don't ever clean up your house if I'm coming to the house. If you invite me to your house, don't clean up. I'm too much of a brother, and cousin to you that I help you clean up for your guests. If you consider me to be a guest, I'm insulted. Because we've been chilling with each other for how long now? Come on, y'all. Wade gave us exactly, sir. Please don't forget to go check out Wadewood Coffee, y'all. All right, listen, let's get to this last 2 real quick. All right. And listen, real quick, don't forget, we got with the pop-up prize, right? Before we get to the last 2 and last 2 ads, if you're looking to start your YouTube channel, you need a nice 17-inch LED light. This is yours today. You just got to give me the thumbs up or just write in your description, I'm in. All right, right. And then we're going to pick it right here in real time. All right, please. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That is not our giveaways. All right. And just to enlighten you, this is how we pick our winner through this right here. All right. Your name will be in that. Please let us know. Just put in your description, rather you're on Facebook, I'm in. All right. Got a nice LED light for those of you who want to start your own content creation. Listen, let's go to the next one. We talk about the clutter. We got one more after this. Physical activity. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's good that you get out the house, you know? Sometimes in order for you to get your mind right, you know, starting a new environment for 2024, you know, try to get out the house, but put that in your schedule. Physical activity, you know, incorporate physical activity in your daily routine to release, you see, all of that stress, you know, and reduce stress. You get what I'm saying? Exercise can help break cycles, you know, to relate to all of the things that you go through that's unhealthy behaviors. So again, you need to engage yourself in activity. Listen, let me ask you a question. And I don't mean to get, you know, sort of serious on you, but there's so many people who inbox me and they email me. And I'm gonna tell you what they say. They say, Donald, for some reason or another, I just can't make friends. You know, for some reason, you know, I try my best to reach out to new people, to do new groups and stuff like that. What might be, you know, your opinion, you know, and what should I do? You know, and I'm gonna tell you, most friends are made when they are engaging in something that are relatable to one another. You know, my boy John Arrington's on the line, you know, and we have a lot of stuff. I refer to him a lot, don't I? Because I love him. That's my brother. That's why. Sue me. Come on. My boy Dave Quinones, you know, again, you know, when we take a look at and I have many of you, my boy Marlon Reed, how about that? Let's go there. You know, he's a up and coming cinematographer doing a good thing. So am I. You know, we learn from our big baby brother, John. I don't know if he's older than him or not, but that's my baby brother. You know what I'm saying? Again, who's been in this for 19 years, who can get you there, fast forward you to where you want to go in cinematography faster, right? But at the end of the day, if we're in a particular class together, right, being instructed and stuff like that, we have something in common. And so now we connect with each other, you know, on that particular level. And sometimes that's how you can see if you click with other people, you know, their personality. You'll see if it's for just cinematography or cameras, or maybe your rap career and your rhyming or whatever. Maybe you got on a cooking level, you got other chefs, you know. But then because, you know, you are about the same thing, more than likely, you're going to have the same kind of focus and mindset that's going to help empower both of you. It's not a competition, you know. I see what Marlon is doing, you know what I'm saying? And it encouraged me. Okay, well, D, I got to upload something on It's All You TV. I haven't done that in a while because I've been doing podcasting. But I guarantee you every day I pick up a camera every single day because that's still my craft and I know where I want to go, you know. Azel, what's up? Azel Gaming, good to see you. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, know that you want to engage yourself in physical activity, even if it's a cooking show, even if it's walking, even if it's going to the gym, even if it's book writing, hook up with other authors, you know, content creating, hook up with other authors. That's how you establish a great circle. You see what I'm saying? And see what it's all about. You know, you don't have to be the ringleader in order for you to engage in other people's stuff. See, again, and I'm a man of faith, you know, but I do believe that a lot of people who are in the church, yes, the Bible is true about everything. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing despised about that. But I do believe that alongside of your spiritual walk, you need to get, you know what I'm saying, your practical walk intact, you know, because it doesn't make any sense for you to know how to read a Bible, but you don't know how to speak to people. It doesn't make any sense for you to try to study some type of word, but you can't get along with nobody because your character is not intact. You have to learn how to get your practical life intact. Just a tip right there, you know. I'm preaching Sunday, by the way, you know. So again, you know, these are the things you want to engage. These are the physical activities. You know, it's not just meditation. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, getting to know people who are according to your circle. You feel me? Last one here. right? Monitor and adapt. And see, this is the key right here, people. This is the key to really getting along with people, to monitor. You want to monitor, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, on a regularly, assess yourself, modify your environment to ensure it continues, it continue to support your goals. Adjust your surroundings as needed. Let me say it again. Adjust your surroundings as needed to address any new triggers. You see what I'm saying? Or challenges that arise. So listen, but you got to adjust yourself. You don't only adjust yourself to your environment but adjust yourself to other people. Sometimes you got to not be so emotional about how people are. You get what I'm saying? One of the things that I've learned is that when you expect certain things from people, I can't say who are ignorant, because ignorance simply means you don't know. So people are not ignorant. You see what I'm saying? Wayne said, right on. You know what I'm saying? Right on, Angie Young. She said, absolutely. Listen, but people are not ignorant. They're not. It's idiocy when you know the thing to do and still don't do it, especially if it's beneficial to you. You see what I'm saying? If you do something opposite to what's beneficial to you and people that are around you, that would now create an awkward environment, and you know what you're doing, it is not ignorant. It's idiocy. I hope that wasn't too harsh, y'all. Now, I'm not going to have no followers now. Dag. But I have to tell you the truth. We have to learn how to adapt, because one thing about getting along with other people, let me just say this again. All right. Maybe you're one of these 4 people. All right. And we teach this on It's Life podcast. We have red people. We have blue people. We have yellow people. And we have green people. All right. Shout out to Mr. Neil Saborn, who wrote the book Nuts and Bolts, Go Get It. So red people are people who are considered to be those of them who are individual people, individuality. They're the kind of people who live in their own bubble, but they don't have an attitude. They can sit right next to you and know who you are from your block and from your neighborhood and not have a conversation with you. They can sort of kind of be considered borderline introverts, right? But they're not completely introvert. They're just to themselves, right? I guess that you call them that, right? They're not upset with you. They don't have no attitude with you. They're okay with sitting right next to you and not saying anything to you. They also don't like to constrain to stupid rules, not rules, but stupid rules. If it's like, look, the only way you can get to the other side is open the door and cross the door. And they tell you, our new rule is you can't cross the door. You have to create another door in the wall. Like, what? Who made up this stupid what? And they'll go right through the door. They love figuring stuff out that others haven't, not according to time. But they like to figure stuff out that people could not figure out because they're teachers in their own way. And they're always fair. They're always fair people, right? Then you have blue people. Blue people they're process people. They're not leaving their house until they know where they're going, who they're going with, what time we're going to get there, how long we're staying, when are we leaving, what time we expect to get back, and all that good stuff. They're not leaving their house until they get the particulars. Is that you? How many blues we have on the line? I got some hearts. You see what I'm saying? But then we have what they call green people. Green people are constantly on the go. And again, we're talking about being adaptable, adaptability, monitor and adapt. You monitor your ways, adapt to your environment. And I'm showing you how to adapt to your environment without allowing for people in your spirit and get you upset. So you got to have green people. Green people are always on the go. They'll ask you how to get to Maple Street. Don't tell them all other streets that they can use. Just tell them how to get there. And you better do it in a fast-paced manner or they're going to leave you. Straight like that. They tell you to be there at 8:30. If you're not there at 8:30, they're out. You're going to be mad with them if you know that you want to be there too. They're fast, and it's not that they're rude. They just cannot be held behind. Is that you? Anybody know about people who just cannot be held behind? So we have red people, and that was green people, right? But then we have yellow people, all right? Yellow people are about harmony. They don't want a cup of coffee unless you have a cup of coffee. They want what you want. And it's not because of the fact that they don't have an identity. They're just all inclusive. They want to include you into their good moment. They want to include you into their good time. They want to include you in their thoughts. If they ask you for opinion, it's not that they don't have the answer. They just want to include you. They're all inclusive. They're all about harmony and collaboration. Is that you? Are you a person of harmony? If you're a person, Mr. Mark, Minister Mark, Pastor Mark know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about. Henry Torres, you know what I'm talking about if you're on his line. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mount Zion MZ, y'all know what I'm talking about. So again, so monitor your behavior, because again, what we want you to have in this up and coming year is a new environment for 2024, So don't forget, identify your triggers, create a safe space. You see what I'm saying? Remove temptation from your life. Rearrange your space. Create visual clues for positive behavior. Build a support network that's going out. That's in conjunction with, finding new friends and stuff like that. Build a support network. That's how you get your friends. If you're lonely, establish new routines. You can't be the same way looking for new things. It's not going to happen, y'all. Incorporate, sensory cues. Sit down, get warm music, nice, cool, chill music. You see what I'm saying? Relax, meditate for a little while, Declutter. If your house is cluttered, you won't be able to think, Start with the closet with all those papers that you got to shred. Go to a shred place. You might meet somebody there, as a friend. I don't mean a boyfriend and a girlfriend, but as a platonic friend. Come on, y'all. Tori, my dude, Tori's on the line. A physical activity. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself that. There we go. Right there. Establish new routines. Physical activity. Establish new routine. Physical activity. Get yourself involved with where you're going. And make sure that you have your people, the people that you're involved with. Make sure that they're going, or they get a chance to help you with clues. Success leave clues. Always remember that. Y'all write that down right now. Success leave clues. You got what I'm saying? People that you might come across may be there only for you to have a clue and not there to be sustainable in your life, but to show you clues about where you're going. Monitor and adapt. Monitor your triggers. A lot of us have anger issues. A lot of us have anger problems. We go from 0 to 100. Listen, let me tell you something. If you want to test out your anger problem, take the train. If I'm talking, am I saying something, Wayne? Am I saying, come on, y'all. You see what I'm saying? All right, so Wayne said he's a red and yellow. And you know what? They go hand in hand. Red and yellows. I'm a yellow with a slight red in me. I do. You know what I'm saying? So again, success leave clues, monitor, and adapt. Monitor your anger issues. Monitor the things that trigger. People can trigger you. You go on a train, you listen to the headphones, you looking around. You're not looking at anybody specifically, but there's somebody who's looking at you. And then when y'all lock eyes, you're like, hey, and you're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you angry? I don't even know you. You feel what I'm saying? And you got people who are just out there looking for trouble because it's something deep inside of them that's badly wrong. Could I suggest to you, you have something in you that can correct what they have in them, My cousin might think otherwise. He might say, well, you know what? Yeah, I got something on me too. Yeah, well, some people, but we're not here to promote violence, But again, you have to adapt. Understand what trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Understand, like, yo, you know what? At this time of this part of the conversation, let me just chill. You with your lady, y'all, you feel an argument coming up. You know what? Yeah, I got you. You ain't hot, but you're like, let me stop here. Let's come back to that. No, I want to talk. No, I don't want to talk right now. Okay, I appreciate it. Can we please? Thank you so much. Because you're about to be triggered. Monitor your triggers. This is how you're going to have a better environment in 2024. No more New Year's resolutions because you don't stick to them. I promise you. So listen, y'all, before we land the plane, it is time for our prize pop-up. And I didn't see nobody else want to go. So it seemed like it's Wayne and Nakia. It's Wade and Nakia who says I'm in. All right. So let's see how we're going to get this here. Let me get to I want to show you in real time how we do this. All right. I want to show you in real time how we did. Y'all gonna be like, yo, this is crazy. Like, really, it's really, really crazy. I'm showing you in real time. So here I am going to share my screen briefly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the names that are already here. Erica's no longer there. Nicole, are you in? Are you in for this pop-up? let me show. Okay, listen. If you're in, please let me know. Y'all, because y'all don't be listening. I don't know. Something wrong with our mouth, our hearing. So listen, let me show you something real quick. I want to share my screen. Once again, I want to share with you. So listen, this is what you're winning right now, today. This is not our giveaways. You are winning this 17-inch LED light for those of you who want to go in and start your YouTube channel. All right. You need some good lighting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can put your phone on here. Some of you might not have a camera, but this will start you off really, really well. So listen, if you're in, just say I'm in. So in real time, I'm going to type in Nakia's name. All right. Matter of fact, hold on. You know what I need? I don't know if any of y'all, and we're going to go home after this. Wow, it's after 11:30. I'm so sorry, y'all. I talk too much. All right. So listen, let me get some music going on here. All right, here we go. What we're going to do is type in Nakia's name. And Nakia, I hope what am I doing? I want to do all caps for everybody. It's Nikia. All right. So let me see here. Why is it not? Oh, sorry about that. No, no. Sorry, Nikki. Of course, obviously you'd be the winner. Let's try this again. All right, hold on. I don't want y'all to see that real quick. Hold on, let me see. Nakia. Okay, I'm going to close that. Nakia and Wade. Anybody else going in? No? All right. All right. Let me just share this real quick. Here we go. Nakia and... Let me see. I do Wade. W-A-D-E. All right. All right, y'all. So y'all ready? We're going to do this in real time. And this is how I do it, y'all. So you'll know I don't mess around and I don't play around with anything. Feel me? All right. So I'm going to press the bar. And we're going to see who's going to win this. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure anybody else on YouTube. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Nakia and Wade, it's all about y'all today. All right. All right, y'all. You ready? We're about to spin the wheel here. Ready? And I'm going to press go and I'm going to show you my hands. And now. All right. Let's see. Who's going to be the winner? Is it Wade? Is it Nakia? It is. Oh! Nakia, you got it. Oh. All right. Nakia, congratulations. Oh, Wade, I'm sorry, bro. And I don't think it's because of the fact that I put you in second. So congratulations, Nakia. You got you a 17-inch LED light to start your YouTube channel. And I want to see all the work that you're going to do and everything like that. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all, as we land the plane, I wanted to say I really appreciate all of you. I want to give you some shout outs real quick. Uber, good to see you again. You know what I'm saying? Duke, good to see you. Lydia, good to see you. Frankie, good to see you. Henry Torres, good to see you. Hameen, what's up, bro? Lou, good to see you. Mike, good to see you. Gabby, good to see you. John Arrington, good to see you. Bishop Chad, good to see you. Yolanda Brathwaite. Nakia, of course, our winner. Julio, what's up, my dude? Good to see you. Daryl, which is my brother Nuck, a.k.a. Tasha, Marlon, you know what I'm saying? My boy D loaded up. What's up, my dude? You know what I'm saying? Maria, that's Bishop, by the way. I call you Bishop D, all right? Minister Mark, who's Pastor Mark. Minister Watkins, who's Pastor Watkins. Sherry Horton, good to see you. Mrs. Sandra Martin, hey. Nicole Harris. Nicole, again, come on, my dude. Gregory Youngenut, you know what I'm saying? Izelle, what's up, Gaming? Izelle Gaming and Tori. What's up, T? What's up, bro, man? Big hug, bro. That's my little brother right there, man. I appreciate that guy all my life, man. Real quick, I want to say before I land the plane, Wade, good to see you again. Angie, good to see you, sis. Wait, Angie, you were in? Oh! I didn't know Angie was in. I got you next time, Angie. Oh, man. Well, Angie, I got something for you anyway. Might not be that, but I got you something anyway. Because it was my mistake. Wow. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Dag. Oh man. All right, y'all. So listen, real quick, as I land the plane, I wanted to say my heart is kind of heavy because I lost one of my best friends. His name was Prince Heath, and we lived in Reddick together. And he's one of he and I are really grown up together. Before I thought that I was gonna ever play drums, you know what I'm saying? His mom sent me, Todd, and Terrence and Prince, you know what I'm saying, to learn to do our paradiddles, you know, and found out he passed away. And we found out what happened and why. He was, you know, over in Iraq and Afghanistan, and there were certain chemicals he breathed in that doctors had no solution for, and it took him out, you know. So if you can, just pray for the Heath family. You know what I'm saying? My boy Terrence, you know, JoJo, all of them, you know, their family. Just continue to keep them in your prayers. Love that guy. You know what I'm saying? We had good times. He wasn't a friend. He was my brother. You know what I'm saying? And Wade, you're such a good sport, bro. He says, Nakia, congratulations. And again, just, you know, continue to keep me in your prayers at the same time, because it's not easy when you lose, you know, friends, you know, and when you have friends who at once have been here, who are no longer here, it makes me to grab all of the friends that I have left, you know, because tomorrow is not promised, you know, and this world is so cruel, you know, to the point that even death doesn't matter to anybody. They came out with certain songs, as I land a plane for real. They came out with certain songs that would even make shame of the dead. You know, watch demonic people. You see what I'm saying? Who write songs about, oh, you're dead and stuff like that. It shows the heart of this world and where it's going to. And the Bible speaks about this. It's going to become cruel, you know, but only those of us who are left with some type of moral, with some type of remorse. And that's the reason why I feel that this channel and this page is relevant, because nobody's doing it. You know, either they're preaching, and that's great, you know, and or they're only talking natural stuff and no one equating anything. That's great. But we're relevant because at the end of the day, we solve a problem by showing people that there's still more of us left that have morals and values and care for people. And if you can care for people when people don't care about you, will show your authenticity. If you react or, you know, to somebody's action, you know, if you liked somebody, let me tell you, and last thing, and I don't know why I feel this in my heart, you know, but it happened like that, even for me on my latest job, and I'm not holding any receipts, but it was supposed to happen. The prophecy have come to pass. My baby brother John had prophesied it through God that, yo, you're gonna be out of there, you know, real soon. It's gonna be good trouble, you know, and to know that it was one person who gave all the good trouble. You get what I'm saying? The person who liked me, who no longer liked me anymore and couldn't even speak to me anymore. But because I still like them, don't change my perspective of how I feel about them. You see what I'm saying? Because everything that's supposed to happen in your life was supposed to for your good. And I like the scripture that says all things work together for the good of them. You know, and this year I want for all of you to know that 2024, all things will work together for your good, be it bad and or good. It's going to work together for your good. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Create your own environment. Create your own environment and know that you have the ability and you have what it takes. If you don't have it, you can create it. You see what I'm saying? God will give you that ability. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, this is your boy, Donald Francis, and I hope that this content was good for you today. If you feel that it was, do me a favor. Can you share this with somebody? Do me a favor. If you can also go to our email list and just let us know. You know, I asked y'all to please do me a favor and let me know how we're doing by going to the email. And I was shocked nobody came. I said, well, maybe we're not doing good, you know? So please, can you go right there to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com and say, hey, listen, this is how your content have impacted my life. You know, I'm grateful for people like Yolanda and David Quiones who have shared with me, you know what I'm saying, you know, some of the things that have helped them. Please do me a favor if you can. Will you do the same thing for me? You know what I'm saying? Can you go there and just share so I can share with other media, you know, how we are impacting people's lives and that we exist. And not only that, but we're a channel who give away. You know, we don't ask for stuff. We give certain things away. And if anybody would have ever asked me to put my Snapchat, my Cash App up or whatever the case would be, it's because that's what they asked me for. You know, and I was always taught to do what people ask you when they're following you. Listen, Wade, thank you so much. And I appreciate it, man, that you're, you know, empathetic, sympathetic. Anytime Oh wow, yeah. Nakia, she says, although there were more people who were asking, I can't see if anybody put in the chat, I'm in. All right. So here's the deal. Tomorrow I have one more gift. All right. And we're gonna do that the right way. I'm gonna get an assistant for me tomorrow. All right. And so that was my surprise today. Listen, y'all, thank you so much for coming on and seeing that robbery. I'm hungry. I've been talking for over an hour. This stuff is not easy, but it is easy when you do what you enjoy. Thank y'all so very, very much. You know what I'm saying? Cotton Factory, good to see you, my dude. Glad that you came in. Hopefully you could catch the replay. This is your boy Donald Francis, everybody. This is Manifested Thoughts Podcast. We're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Until tomorrow, we are on yet again. You know what I'm saying? The last day of the week. We don't come on weekends. We only come on Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. So if you can gear yourself up to do that, we appreciate that. Listen, y'all, go do something with the content that we're giving, and hopefully I can bring my brother Wade in tomorrow. Wade, I'm going to text you and email you my number so we can talk physically, if that's okay with you, sir. Please go up there. He is a coach. He is phenomenal. Deborah Johnson, good to see you. Bishop Chad, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes, bro. So stay put. I love y'all so very much. Listen, y'all have a wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? And do something nice for somebody today. And don't forget that it's better to give than it is to receive. Peace.